I got digital dash, came right with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back with yet another video today. I got y'all boys with a very special video. We got a new season for NBA 2K22 and you guys know what's gotta come at the beginning of every single season. The best animations in NBA 2K22. So yeah, we're gonna be going over that in this video. I'm gonna give you guys the best animations for everything. Big man animations, post score animations, jump shots, dribble moves, dunks, anything you can think of in NBA 2K22. I'm gonna get that to y'all boys today. So yeah, if you guys want more of these videos, I need y'all boys to smash, break, and destroy the like button. If you guys want a dribble tutorial, the link to that will be in the description. A dunk, contact dunk tutorial, link to that in the description. But yeah, man, without further ado, no more talking. Let's hop straight into it. Alright, hopping straight into it. When it comes to the jump shots, we're gonna go in order for pretty much everything. I'm gonna have time steps for everything that you want to see, whether it's the jump shots, big man animations, dunk packages, layups, anything, dribble moves, whatever you want to see, there will be a timestamp for that. But first things first, we're gonna go straight into the jump shots. So when it comes to the jump shots, I got multiple different types of jump shots, whether you're a big, a lockdown, a guard. I got jump shots for everything. So for bigs, you know when I'm saying bigs, I'm really saying like 6'10" and up, because only certain jump shots you can even use on those. So if you're not a big that's 6'10" and up, you can look at spot ups when I go over that. But yeah, for the bigs, the best jump shots for you is Marcus Chris, Aaron Gordon, and jump shot 38. Those three you really can't go wrong. I really do mess with Aaron Gordon. Very, very consistent in this game. You really can't do no wrong with that. Then when it comes to spot ups and low 3-point rating jump shots, the best ones in the game, I would definitely recommend Tony Parker, Ben McLemore, Zach LaVine, Dante Exum, Ray Allen even would go with a jump shot 8. Yes, a jump shot 8. Very, very underrated jump shot. I've been using that lately for a video that's going to be coming very soon. But yeah, you can't really go wrong with any of these. If you're a spot up, a low 3-point rating build, you really can't go wrong with Dante Exum, Ben McLemore, Tony Parker, Zach LaVine, or jump shot 8. Those are all very fantastic jump shots when it comes to getting greens or even hitting whites. Then when it comes to the best jump shot, now when it comes to buying jump shots, you can't buy like the actual jump shot. So I'm gonna give you guys the best releases and the best jump shot. It says release 1. I know that's not the best releases, obvious. But yeah, when it comes to the best jump shot overall, whether you're a guard, a spot up, if you can put this on your build, I would put this on. It's the fastest, best green jump shot in the game. It's not exactly the fastest, but it's right there. It's like, I think it's like a set shot 25, that's the fastest, but this is like right there. So yeah, jump shot 3. I put this on pretty much all the builds I possibly can. It's greens. It's gonna hit whites, but it's definitely gonna be greens. You get it down, it's gonna be so simple and easy. Now, one thing I say about current gen, it's a lot faster on current gen than it is on next gen. But all in all, bro, you want as fast as possible as jump shot on this game, 9 times out of 10. So yeah, jump shot 3 is definitely the best jump shot in the game. Then when it comes to the releases I use on all my jump shots, at this point, y'all should be used to it. Rudy Gay, gotta have it, and Klay Thompson. If you're not used to it by now, I don't know what to tell you. When it comes to the blending, I like to do, these are the blendings, 75-25, 65-35, or 50-50. Every single time I do a jump shot video, y'all ask me for the speed, blending, the releases. This is what I use. I use jump shot 3, Rudy Gay, Klay Thompson. No matter what jump shot I'm using, those are the 2 releases. Whether it's Tony Parker, Dante Exum, jump shot 38, Aaron Gordon on the big, it does not matter, bro. It's literally going to be the same releases every single time. Now, when it comes to the blending is what changed, because you have to kind of try to mesh the blending to make it smooth. You got to smoothen out the jump shot, because sometimes you can mess up the jump shot and make it like a little bit longer at the end instead of longer at the beginning, or you can make it longer at the beginning and shorter at the end. so it feels a lot quicker. Or if you make it longer at the end, it feels a lot longer, but at the same time, it's gonna be the same time in every single time. So it's just stuff so you have really good visual cues in a lot of ways. So you gotta make sure you keep changing these blendings into making it perfect for your jump shot. So yeah, those are the timings, those are the blendings, those are the speeds, those are the releases, those are the jump shots. Alright, when it comes to the best dribble animation, we're gonna go down the list in order. First things first is the dribble style. When it comes to the best dribble style in the game, the best dribble style hands down is quick, in my opinion. Now, every single time I do one of these videos, y'all tell me there's this NBA player with a crazy dribble style, there's this female with a good dribble style, all that. What I'm gonna say, if you want the safest dribble style in the game, go with quick. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be the best one. But yeah, like I was saying, when it comes to quick, it's gonna be the best one. But at the same time, y'all gonna make sure to put in the comments down below dribble styles that are just on par. Now, say for instance, you have a 80 plus, you're gonna need or not 80 plus. I believe if you have a below 75, you can't use quick or something like that. So on one of my builds, I can't use quick. So what I use is something like C.Gray. That's the one I use, and it's significantly faster than others. So if you guys want to put some dribble styles in the comments down below to help people, go ahead and do that. But yeah, another dribble style that's just got new into the game is Magic Johnson. Last year, Magic Johnson was actually a very underrated dribble style, and I feel like it's gonna be another underrated one this year. So if you want another one, don't want to use quick, Magic Johnson is the new one for the season. So if you want to try something new, there you go. Alright, next is the signature size ups. There's a lot of signature sizes you could use, but hands down, the most popular one, if there's a animation that has the most popular for its category, the second most popular one, because we know what the most popular one would be for any category, but the second most popular one this year would 100% be Derrick Rose. This is by far the most meta thing that we have in this game. Like, every guard is using this no matter what. It's just a fact. So Derrick Rose is the best one. Then the Kyrie is the new one of the season. So if you want to try something new, you can go with Kyrie. Nothing wrong with it. But if you can't get an 85 plus dribble move, De'Aaron Fox, Rafer Alston, 2 really good ones as well. So yeah, that's my recommendations for the signature size ups. Alright, next is the signature combo. This is pretty much like a rhythm dribble, and these can be very overpowered and at the same time very underutilized. So it's not the most important thing. So I'm not gonna waste too much time on it. So I didn't really put as many this time as I usually do. Usually it's like 20 of them, but I only gave y'all 4. Now, what I have been using all last season with Tim Hardaway, but it's not like better than Baron Davis, Jason Williams, or Trae Young. So if you want the best one, go with one of those 3. You really can't go wrong. Very, very good, all 3 of them. Really can't say anything bad about none of them. It's the easiest animation. It's the easiest thing to do in the game. If you want a speed boost out of it, it's not going to be as fast as the fastest ones, but it's still really good speed boost out of this stuff. So if you want to put this on, by all means do it. But it's very, very underutilized regardless, so it's not that big of a deal. And then when it comes to the size up escape package, this is pretty much how you do Curry slides and all that. Curry slide is still not an option. So the closest thing we have to a Curry slide is Trae Young. People did the glitch on their builds to get Curry slide. So if you see people doing that, that's because they did the glitch to get Curry slide. But Curry package is not in the game. The new one for the season is Kevin Durant and Kobe Bryant, LeBron, Allen Iverson, Damian Lillard are all actual decent ones, but in my opinion, the best one is still Trae Young. So yeah, if you're putting on one right now, in my opinion, Trae Young is the best one to go with. It's gonna have the fastest speed boost out of your crabs. It's gonna have the best crabs. It's gonna have really good everything. Only thing it has that's bad is the hot back. Kobe Bryant has really good crabs, but it's not on the same level as Trae Young. LeBron, if you want to do the hot back all the time, that's gonna be the best one. I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely overpowered to pretty much catch a defender off guard with that hot back. But yeah, all in all, bro, that's the best one in the game, Trae Young. Then when it comes to the moving crossovers, now we're going over like moves that kind of affected by hyperdrive instead of quick chain. So when it comes to the best moving crossover, in my opinion, the best moving crossover is, and it has to be, John Wall. It's the fastest one. In this game, you want the fastest animations for everything. So if I'm going for the fastest animations for everything, it's obvious what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with John Wall. Now, if you want another one that's very fast, Chris Paul, but in my opinion, John Wall is just that much faster, and it has a tween, and I like doing tweens a lot too. So yeah, if you want to go with like an actual good crossover though, not strictly for speed, LeBron James and Michael Jordan are 2 really good ones, but I still would recommend highly going with John Wall out of all 4. Then when it comes to the moving behind the back, like I was saying earlier, with the size up or signature size up, the second most popular thing in the game for any category is Derrick Rose. The most popular thing for any category in the game, hands down, is Scottie Pippen, bro. Scottie Pippen, bro. You don't need to buy anything else. It's that overpowered, bro. Hands down, the best animation for any package, bro. It's so overpowered. It's by far the best one. You don't even have to consider putting on other things. I had tried testing other stuff. It's just nothing compared to Scottie Pippen. So yeah, the best one in the game, hands down, is Scottie Pippen. If you don't know, this used to be Damian Lillard in first season, and they changed it to Scottie Pippen. And Damian Lillard was the best one in the first season. They changed it to Scottie Pippen. It's been the best since that. So yeah. All right, next is going to be the move and spin. They finally, in my opinion, this is the closest thing we've had to Pro 4 all season. So if you want to use Pro 4 from like the previous 2Ks, it's in the game. And it's the only category where we have a new animation where it's the best in the game. Penny Hardaway. So if you want to do spin backs and regular spins, Penny Hardaway is the best balanced spin. But if you're strictly doing spin backs, basic is the best one. Then you can go with whether it's Jokic, Kawhi, Jason Tatum, LeBron, or Kevin Durant. That's really up to you, but in my opinion, hands down, in comparison to all those other NBA player ones, Penny Hardaway is by far the best one. But if you're strictly doing it for spin backs, just throw on basic, you'll be fine. All right, next is the best moving hesitation. When it comes to the best moving hesitation, hands down, in my opinion, is Kevin Durant. If you don't want to go with Kevin Durant, throw on John Wall. You'll be perfectly fine with either of the two, but in my opinion, the best one by far is Kevin Durant. Now, there are some other hezzies you can look at to have a different style of hezzy, but in my opinion, these are the best ones. All right, next is going to be moving step back. Now, this can get a little tricky. Now, if you want to do the meta, like, spam dribble that people do with Jimmy Butler, okay, go ahead. This is like the meta move to do with the step back. But if you want to do actual hop, like hop jumper step backs, you can go ahead, put on Luka Doncic. But if you want to do snatch backs, the best one will be Kawhi Leonard. So you really got differences on all three of these. One is going to be for like the meta little hop. Luka has like hop jumper step backs, which is like pretty much the best ones in the game for that. And then for the snatchbacks, which a lot of people do, Kawhi Leonard is the best one. So it depends on your playstyle for each one. But all in all, you got the best one for your playstyle. All right, and last but not least, in my opinion, this is, if not the most underrated thing, it's the second most underrated thing. I feel like people use this more than rhythm dribbles, but I still feel like there's so much in this package, you could argue it's more underrated than the rhythm dribbles in this game. And it's the triple threat style. This is how you do like pump fake passes, pump fakes, any of that. This is how you do jab steps and go in a certain direction. This even has rhythm dribbles, escape dribbles, I guess you can say, out of any direction. Now, one thing that they did with this season, they've added a new one, and it's the first pro triple threat style. So I'm guessing we're gonna get more pros as the seasons go on. So hopefully that's what they do. But it actually is not like a pro one, it just says pro. So I'm guessing that could be because like we don't have any other pros, but we'll see. But yeah, in my opinion, still the best one is normal 4. Pro is a decent one, but normal 4, it just has pretty much everything in one package. So yeah, in my opinion, still the best one is normal 4. All right, next when it comes to the best dunk packages. Now, for current gen and next gen, it's kind of different. So for some of these things, I don't use on next gen because it's not necessary, because of the dunk meter. But on current gen, you have to use some of this stuff because it's necessary to get content dunks. So if you haven't seen my content dunk tutorial vid, I went over more in detail on it. So if you want to see that, link to that will be in the description. But all in all, when it comes to the best dunk packages, in my opinion, the best ones, if you want to get content dunks, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Kobe Bryant. Those are the best ones. All around dunk packages, going to be the most aggressive dunk packages. They will get blocked more than the ones I'm going to give you guys that I believe is the actual best dunk packages. But all in all, those are the dunk packages that you want to use. Michael Jordan is another one that's up there with those 3. Now, if I'm going for all around dunk packages, I want my stuff to be able to not get blocked. I want to get 2 points every single time I'm going up with a dunk. So, in my opinion, the best dunk packages would be Klay Thompson and quick drops off 1. So, quick drops off 1 is the best all-around dunk package. If you want a one-handed dunk package, though, you got to go with Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is the best one for one-handers. Now, another one is Clyde Drexler. A lot of people always say Clyde Drexler is the one that pretty much is going to get you pretty much, if you're trying to not ever get blocked, Clyde Drexler is the one in the game. Now, it has some bad animations in it to me, so I don't like using it. But all in all, bro, you really can't go wrong with Clyde Drexler at all. So, yeah. But, yeah, if you want to go with Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, just know that's for really current gen to get more content on and stuff like that. Michael Jordan is another one that I recommend. If you want to go with that, you can. Clyde Drexler is a good recommendation for like all around, but in my opinion, all in all, I would say Klay Thompson and Quick Drops Off one are the best ones in the game, hands down. Alright, when it comes to the best contact dunks in the game, the best contact dunks in the game, I say, is the elites. The elites are going to be the freakiest ones. So if you want the craziest, nastiest animation every single time you're dunking somebody, put on the elites. But all in all, like I said in the contact tutorial video, put on as many packages as you can get. So on current gen, I know it's a lot harder to get the elites. So if you only get the pros, you obviously only get the pros. If you get the pros and the smalls, put on both. If you get the smalls and the pros and the elite, put them all. It's that simple. It's not really complicated at all to it. It's just the fact that you want to put on all as much as possible to get as many packages as possible, because the more packages, the more animations for any situation. And I went more in detail in the contact dunk tutorial, so if you want to watch that, go ahead and watch that. So yeah, that's what I say about contact dunks. Now, in my opinion, the best big man dunk packages. Now, big man dunk packages, it can vary in a lot of ways. Now, do you want the most aggressive so you can get more contact dunks? Me personally, my big man, I made it at a position and height that I can't get the big man contact dunk, so I don't really care about that stuff. So I just put on two-hand under basket regular, or sometimes I put on the one-hand under basket regular. But mainly I just use the two hands because I want to go with two hands for safety. So it's really up to you on this. On this, it's really up to you. If you don't get the contact dunks, you're not tall enough to get the contact dunks, just go ahead and put on the under basket regular. It's going to go up with the simple and easy two hands every single time. It's going to be really hard to block. But if you're a person that's trying to get contact dunks, you want one that's as aggressive as possible. And what I'll say is, you're going to have to go with a one-hand under basket athletic, a two-hand under basket athletic, or just put on Dwight Howard's dunk package. It's that simple. Dwight Howard's dunk package is so good, so you can just throw that on and not put on anything else, and you'll be perfectly fine. But if you don't want to use Dwight Howard because maybe you think some of the animations are questionable, go with a two-hand under basket athletic or one-hand under basket athletic to get the most aggressive dunk package or animation. And this is for next gen and current gen, because a lot of big men, they don't really use the dunk meter for like standard dunks, if that makes sense. But you can, and a lot of people don't know that. But yeah. Now, when it comes to alley-oops, you got alley-oops that's really for, like, if you're a guard, you can put them all on. But if you're big, in my opinion, the best one in the game is pro alley-oop. You really can't go wrong with pro alley-oop. It's the best one in the game. You really can't go wrong with pro alley-oop. But elite, if you can get it on the big, put it on if you want to. That's really up to you. But it has some crazy animations in elite. I feel like more bigs will be able to get pro, so that's why I would advise pro. But if you can get both, put on both, no matter what, whether you're a guard or a big. As my guard, I like putting on just elite. On my big, I like putting on just pro a lot of the times. But if you want to get both, if you want to put both, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not really nothing bad about it. Pro just has all the standing dunks, and if you want to do standing dunks, you're gonna need pro. So that's what I'm pretty much trying to tell you. Now, I had people on my contact dunk tutorial video asking me, how do you trigger more contact oops? I don't really know if there's a specific method to really trigger. Now, say for instance, you're cutting and somebody's on your hip. Sometimes it'll throw you off. So what you have to do sometimes to get these contact oops to pretty much trigger, make sure your posterizer is as high as possible, make sure your lob city finish is as high as possible, and that's gonna help you a lot. Now, defense in this game is a big thing, and if you know about contact dunks, it's a lot harder to trigger because of that. So sometimes defense can just override the contact alley-oop, but 9 times out of 10, if somebody throws it at the right time and if you have somebody in the right position, you're gonna be able to get it to happen. But just make sure you have the right badges, the right attributes, and you'll be fine. That's what I tell you. When it comes to the best part dunks, man, you really can't go wrong with these, I'm gonna be honest. For the best part dunks, only thing I don't really like is the Jordan Kill Again. I feel like that kind of got old. I don't know why, and it hasn't even been out for that long, but yeah, I just don't use it. It's not like it gets blocked a lot. I just used it every single 2K, I feel like, at this point. It's not nothing wrong with it. It's actually still one of the best ones if it was new. But I like these, to be honest, because there's a lot of new animations in all of these. In all of these, there's a lot of new animations. So I like to see new stuff when I'm playing, especially every single 2K. And I actually appreciate the fact that 2K gave us a lot of new animations for dunk animations for the part. So I feel like I really mess with that. And then my favorite one is the Jordan Sutherland. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if y'all seen the dunk contest, bro, my idea that the NBA should do with the dunk contest is take these people like Jordan Sutherland, Jordan Kilgannon, and get like 2 more people that's just like that, like professional dunkers, and just have a dunk contest out of that. And I feel like it would be amazing. It would be amazing. Now, obviously, they can't do that every year. So what they could do is, if the person that wins want to come back every single year and defend his crown, get 3 other contestants, or the second best person can come back to try to beat that guy and get 2 new people every single year. So yeah, that'll be hard to me, but yeah, all in all, bro, best part dunks, I feel like I really just like the new ones, so pretty much everything but Jordan Kilgannon. But like flashy hang, underleg 360, Jordan Sutherland, you really can't go wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you, really can't go wrong. And then when it comes to the park alley-oops, man, pretty much the same thing, except I don't use the reverse and I don't use Jordan Kilgannon. I use the 360 windmills, flashies, and underleg. The flashies are actually some of the craziest and the nastiest ones, man. It has like switcheroos, you putting it behind your back, you're putting it on your head. It's all type of crazy stuff you're gonna be getting with the flashy. 360 is obvious what it's gonna be doing, all types of crazy 360s. Windmills is obvious what it's gonna be doing, all type of crazy windmills. And underleg is obvious what it's gonna be doing. Either gonna be going behind the back, under both legs, or between the legs, man. So yeah, I feel like the park alley-oops are nasty, bro. The park alley-oops are disgusting, and they added a lot of new animations also in these. So I feel like I'm trying to appreciate 2K whenever they do stuff like this, because they don't do it a lot. So yeah. Alright, next is going to be the best shot creator animations. So first things first, we're going to start off with the dribble pull-ups. Now, dribble pull-ups is how you do fades and pull-ups. Ha! So yeah, when it comes to this though, you have different variations for shot creator animations. Now, the best ones in the game to me is the normals, because it's not going to change the timing. So if you don't want the timing to change for your jump shot, go ahead and use a normal. But if you don't care about that, you can go with a pro or NBA player. And now some of these NBA player ones are extremely overpowered, like Ben McLemore. Ben McLemore, in my opinion, is the smoothest dribble pull-up in the game. So that's what I like to use, even though I still believe normal are the best ones in the game. But if you want the meta one, Stephen Curry is the meta dribble pull-up. You really can't go wrong with it. Pro 3, Pro 2 are very good as well. If you want to go with a normal and normal 2 are good as well. So you really can't go wrong with any of these dribble pull-ups I got on the screen. But in my opinion, the best one is Ben McLemore. Just that simple. Now, when it comes to the spin jumpers you can go a lot of different ways. So we got the Penny Hardaway spin jumper, where you do like a fake spin jumper into a step back. Then you got the Trae Young and Nate Robinson that's kind of versatile. So if you want a spin jumper that's versatile, you can use those. Then we got a brand new one in Michael Jordan, where you do like a spin jumper shimmy, where it's like a fake go this way and you go that way, and you got some regular spin jumpers all in this one. So if you want one like that, you can go with Michael Jordan. But one thing I say about that, it kind of does give people time to recover on it. But if you using shot creator takeover, or what is it called, the ankle breaking shots on next gen, it will take a lot of ankles. I will say that this one will take a lot of ankles. So if you want a spin jumper that's gonna take a lot of ankles, Michael Jordan's gonna be good for that. But the meta one is Stephen Curry. You're gonna pick up on the fact that Stephen Curry is pretty much the meta for all things shot creator animations. But yeah, Stephen Curry is really meta because it's so smooth and so easy to use. That's just why I say Ben McLemore is the best one, because it's so smooth and simple to use, easy to get greens. Then when it comes to pro, this is a decent one, but it's like it's kind of similar to Michael Jordan, but without the shimmy. And then we got normal, which is pretty much just the fastest one in the game. And I tell y'all all the time, if it's a fast animation, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be the best thing in the game, because this is a game where speed matters. It's that simple. So yeah, normal in my opinion is the best spin jumper in the game. Alright, so when it comes to the hop jumpers, it's a lot you can really go over. I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot you can go over. You got versatile, you got fast, you got smooth, you got creating as much space as possible, you got stuff for ankle breakers. It's really a lot to go over. What I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna try to do my best to make sure I give y'all a description on everything that I want y'all to understand. So when it comes to the smoothest and easy to green off of spin or hop jumpers, I'm gonna say those are gonna be normals. Or not normals, because normal 2 is really more of like a quick one. Normal one, like pretty much the regular normal. Basic is actually a decent one too, so I just want that to be known. Harrison Barnes, Stephen Curry, and that's pretty much what I'll say. I'll say those are the ones: normal, Harrison Barnes, Stephen Curry, and basic. So if you want just a really easy one to just shoot off of, just gonna try to create a little bit of space, but it's not gonna be too fast, not gonna create too much space, but it's just gonna be really easy to shoot off of, just something to throw your defender off, that's gonna be the best ones in the game. Now, like I said earlier, normals are the best ones in the game because they're gonna be easier to time, and basic is just like that. It's not like pro where it's gonna change. It's gonna be pretty much the same thing as normal. So when it comes to the next ones I'll say is gonna be for creating as much space as possible, and that'll obviously be James Harden. That's in a thing of its own because it has the double step back. There's not going to be really any other ones that's going to be able to create as much space. Now, there are other ones that actually do double step backs. It just doesn't do it to this magnitude where you're literally traveling in the game and they don't call it. So, yeah, James Harden is the best one in the game. And shout out James Harden. The day I'm recording this, James Harden is getting his, he's doing his debut with the 76ers. So, hopefully he does bad. But, yeah, James Harden, for sure, the best hop jumper in the game for just creating as much space as possible. Then when it comes to versatile hop jumpers, now what I would previously say in previous 2Ks, I would say Pro 19, which Pro 19 in this game is just regular Pro, Nate Robinson, and Trae Young. All these are pretty much the best ones. Now Trae Young is not as versatile because it pretty much just takes stuff from Pro, and that's the hop jumper. Now they're kind of like the Curry behind the back. I don't know why this isn't in Curry. I guess they didn't want to mess Curry's up, but yeah. This has like a double step back just like Pro, and it has a lot of versatility. Nate Robinson is kind of like one of one for the versatility. It doesn't like copy anything, it's just really one of one for it, and it has a lot of different types. So you have some really smooth hop jumpers like Stephen Curry, you have stuff that creates space, you have stuff that's fast, and you also have stuff to get ankles. So if you want one that's very versatile and it's gonna get a lot of ankles, Nate Robinson is the one for you. But in my opinion, if I'm going with a versatile one, the best one in the game is Pro. You really can't go wrong with this one. It's gonna have everything that you really want on it in this one package. Then when it comes to the best type of hop jumper, in my opinion, in this game, is going to be the ones that's extremely fast. Now the worst one I say is number 2. Now this one is pretty much just gonna be a simple little hop jumper that's gonna be fast, but at the same time it's not gonna do too much at all. So sometimes it might not even throw people off. Now the other two that I probably recommend is Pro 2, which is the one I use, in my opinion, is the best one in the game, or Kyrie Irving. I've seen somebody using this on my team and I thought it was crazy. So yeah, in my opinion, the best ones is Kyrie Irving and Pro 2. You really can't go wrong with either of those two. Alright, and last but not least, before we end off this video, I wasn't going over the park animation for everything, but 2K pissed me off with something that they didn't put in the game, so I'm not really trying to waste too much time on that. Video already long as it is, so we're just gonna go over the best big man animations, and that's gonna be the post score animations. This is for all y'all toxic people out there, so yeah, y'all get y'all part of the video. But yeah, for the post phase, man, we got a lot to really go over. Now, it's kind of weird. The new one for this season is Jason Tatum, so I'm not sure if they tweaked it, but it does seem different, bro. It does seem like a new animation, but Jason Tatum is not a new post fade. If you didn't know, it was already in the game, but I think it is a new like actual animation. So I'm guessing what they did was the old Jason Tatum, where we already had Jason Tatum, I'm guessing they put that on a different animation that might be new. So I don't know, bro. It's only one new post fade, and it's Jason Tatum, or they just took out the old Jason Tatum and just replaced it with this. But all in all, bro, Jason Tatum is the new one. It's actually a really good one. So if you want to go with that, you can. But you got the Kobe fade. But Jason Tatum, really the reason I like it, it's kind of like a step back jumper fade. It's like you get a step. It's like really good footwork, bro. So I really mess with it. But Jokic is the one-legged one. That's really hard to guard if you know, bro. I seen a clip on TikTok of a dude that's in like the EuroLeague that only shooting off one leg every single time. That's really hard to guard. If you've played basketball, you know how hard it is to guard somebody that you really can't like time their stuff, because they can just take off. They can shoot off any leg. It's that simple. But yeah, when it comes to the pros, you can't go wrong with Pro 2, Pro 3, Pro 4, Harrison Barnes, but Kobe Fade, Nikola Jokic, and Jason Tatum are also very, very good. Then when it comes to the best post hooks, my opinion, the best ones is Pro 2 and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar literally has the most points all time off of one move. I mean, bro did the same thing for 20 plus years against some of the best centers of all time, and he was literally unguardable until he was 40. So, like, bro, off that alone, you gotta understand that, like, it's gonna be overpowered in a game like 2K, where post hooks is literally the most broken thing in the game. But also, if you want a good one, Pro 2 is a good one as well. So yeah, normal is actually a good one too, but that's obviously the one I have on. But I don't use these animations. I'm not a post scorer. I'm not using these animations. I'm just telling you guys what I know is the best ones though. So yeah, it's really up to you on all these. But yeah, if you want to go Kareem, that's up to you. Pro 2 is up to you. Normal, it's up to you. All right, next is the best post hop shot. This is the stuff that actually takes skill for post scorers. Now, there are post scorers that are really good at this, because this year, Fade Ace goes along with post hop shot. I learned. So, it's not as skilled as usual, but it still is very, very skilled. So, yeah, you can go with Pro, Pro 2, Kobe Bryant, Austin Rivers. You really can't go wrong with any of these. In my opinion, the best one is Austin Rivers because it's creating as much space as possible. Kobe Bryant is obviously like the Kobe fade mixed in with a post-hop shot. So if you want something that's smooth, creating space, Kobe Bryant is the one. Pro 2 and Pro 1 I like the most, pretty much. These two are the best ones. Austin Rivers probably is the best one, but Pro 2 and Pro, those are probably the ones that I would use if I was actually doing this. So yeah, all in all, bro, those are the best post-hop shots in the game. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much everything, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I was gonna go over way more in this video, but 2K, they keep not putting this specific animation in the game. So until they do it, bro, I'm just not even gonna waste no time even discussing it, bro. 2K, y'all damn near. Elden Ring just came out, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Damn near not even gonna be playing this game as much as I usually. I'm trying to play it, but like that Elden Ring, if you played it, bro, it's gas, bro. Like I'm not playing nothing else right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if you want to see that, I will be streaming. I do stream on YouTube, but I mainly more frequently stream on Twitch. I'm trying to get that way more active over there. So if you can, go ahead, follow me down in the link in the description below to follow the Twitch. Make sure to turn on notifications to be the first to all my videos, especially to the streams. But yeah, like I said, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you haven't already, this video takes a long time to make. I make it every single season. So if you guys really do want it for the next season, I need y'all boys right now to smash, break, and destroy the like button and that sub button. If you're new, I need everybody new to the channel, that sub button for sure. Turn on notifications, share this video to anybody think it will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Last but not least, I couldn't leave this out the video. I don't know what 2K's been on, but it's been 4 seasons, and we still have no Let Your Nuts Hang. It's at this point we might even have to make a petition towards 2K. I have not seen it this entire year. A full year of Let Your Nuts Hang. A full year. It's crazy. So, if you guys want that to come back, I need y'all to help me. I need y'all to help me.